This is my journey.
Welcome back. If the life you want is over there, you know, in the fun, what are you doing over here? Alone. We've already talked about some of the reasons for loneliness, and we've even put a few steps to how to break out of this difficult spot in your life. So why are we still on the sidelines while everyone else seems to be having all kinds of fun? Now, I'm not going to get on your case because I want to be your friend, and I really want to help you through this. And I know it's not as simple as just deciding to feel good about yourself or suddenly become some perky social butterfly or something. Fact is, what holds us back is complicated. Probably an internal web of dozens of experiences and thoughts that grip you and hold you back. Well, first of all, let me tell you what's not going to work. Some people find ways to overcome their limitations by trying to be someone they're not. Maybe a few drinks seems to give them courage, or perhaps the help of some drug sort of washes out what they're feeling and may nudge them through new doors. But not being yourself isn't really the answer to meaningful relationships. To break out of a pattern of loneliness, you may have to risk some rejection, but you shouldn't have to risk anything else. The only way your deepest need for a relationship can be met is if someone will be your friend, not a friend to somebody you're trying to be. Remember those popular people in high school? Well, you could try to be like them, but you probably tried that in high school and it didn't work. And by the way, if you're in high school, it's not going to work, believe me. In my high school, all the coolest guys were basketball players. But you know, when you're the shortest guy in the class, well, that's just not real promising. I couldn't really do what they did, so it made it almost impossible for me to get what they got. What it took me a while to figure out was that I had some things that they didn't have either. Even some good things. I had my own unique life, my experiences, my own insights. They had manufactured my own unique person. All I needed was someone to understand that and to understand me. And even to decide to like me. You know, it's not as hard as it sounds. Maybe that's what you're needing. Someone to understand you. Maybe that's why the fun's over there and you're still over here. I'm not talking about someone to get inside your head and figure out all the reasons why you are what you are. I'm just talking about someone to listen. Someone who cares enough to understand. Well, you may be thinking, well, Mike, if I had someone like that, I wouldn't be listening to you, would I? And that's a good point. Maybe you've got someone who's supposed to be understanding, like a marriage partner or parents, but maybe they're not making that effort and there's some other reason you're not letting them in. So if it's okay for me to assume you really need someone to understand, I got two things to tell you. First, I've discovered that a good rule for life is to give what you hope to get. Sounds like some form of what they call the golden rule. You know, treat others the way you want to be treated. Well, when it comes to conquering loneliness, what most of us need is someone to care enough to listen to us. What might happen if you gave that gift to someone else? What if you decided to listen to someone else, you know, to seek to understand them, to just give them some attention? I'm not saying they're automatically going to return the favor, but someone will. Oh, and I've got one more thing to share with you in this journey to conquer loneliness. Honestly, I think it's the most important part of all, so I hope you'll join me one more time before this amazing night ends.